Good morning, everyone. Bob here again. Welcome to Basic Weight Training for Seniors. There are so many benefits to weight training, and you only have to do it twice a week, and it only takes about 30 minutes. So it's no big deal. And you'll become stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally. And we need to be as strong as we can for as long as possible. There's a few things you want to keep in mind. First of all, make sure you have water on hand. You got to keep hydrated. Make sure you breathe properly, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Make sure you do everything slowly and focus on what's happening to your body. Think about your posture. Think about if you have any discomfort or pain and you don't want to work in the pain, but you want to work so that it feels uncomfortable, but not painful. And make sure you use light weights, because you're going to have to do about 10 to 12 repetitions for each exercise, and you want to be able to do them with the best form possible. So I think what I'll do is I'll go into my cupboard here and I'll get my weights. All I need are a couple of cans. Here's one. It's worth about 1 pound. Here's one, maybe 2 pounds. So they don't even have to be the same size as long as you can hold on to them. Now, if you have weights from the thrift store or the fitness center that you're using, that's good. Just keep them light. Are you ready? There are many muscles that work to hold your neck in place and keep it strong, but the chin tuck exercise is very popular and recommended. If you don't do any other exercises for your neck, do the chin tuck. So use a door jamb and stand with your heels about 3 inches out from the bottom of the door jamb there. Let me check, 3 inches. Then place your back and your head against the door jamb, keeping your chin on a ledge. So I don't want your head up and I don't want it down. I want it sitting on a ledge that's supposed to be a place for your chin to sit. And you hold your head touching the door jamb for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just relax. Get your body away from the door jamb. Remember, your heels are 3 inches from the bottom of the door jamb. So I put my hips, my shoulders, and my head against the door jamb, and I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Three or 4 times, or I just hold my head against the door jamb for 5 seconds. You might feel a lot of discomfort in your low back and in your neck. That's because your posture is not the way it's supposed to be, and you need to practice this. The more you practice it, here I go again, the stronger your neck will be. Just 3 times that time. Okay? Don't forget to put your chin on that imaginary ledge. And I'm going to work my shoulders. So I have the weights in my hands, and I'm holding on to them. I'm standing with my feet approximately shoulder width apart. And I feel like I'm not going to fall over. If I had to, I could hold on to something and do one side and then the other. I could sit down if I had to, But today I'm just going to stand here. I'm going to hold the weights close to my chest, and I'm going to bring my arms straight out to the sides, and the weights go with the hands, right? So I have the weights close to my chest, and I'm taking them out as far as I can in a straight line and bringing them back in. So that's the form. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off by taking a deep breath in through my nose. And as I exhale or blow out, I'm going to move the weight slowly with my breath out here. When I get there, I might pause for a second or two, and then I'm going to take another deep breath in through my nose as I bring the weights in, and then exhale as I take them out. You got it? Okay, let's do 12 of them, 12 reps. Here we go. Breath in. Are you counting? If the weights are too heavy, get lighter ones. Or don't use any weights, just use your body weight. A couple more. 2 more. Last one, working the shoulders. Good for you. Our next exercise is going to be an arm exercise to strengthen our biceps and our triceps. Biceps, upper arm, front, triceps, upper arm, back. So we hold the weights in our hands. We keep our arms straight. Try to glue your elbows to your sides because we just want to focus in on those upper arm muscles. And then we're going to bend at the elbow and bring the weights toward our shoulders and then straighten them. So as we bring the weights up, we contract those muscles on the front, and as we straighten our arms out, we extend the muscle fibers on the back of the upper arm. So we take a breath in through the nose and exhale and do the movement. Always breathe in on the easy part and blow out slowly on the hard part. Breathe in. Blow out. Take your time. Stand tall. Five more. Almost done. One more. An arm curl. Good for you. This exercise is called the Rhomboid Row. Rhomboid. R-H-O-M-B-O-I-D. Rhomboid Row. Yes, it's a row. You're not in a boat, but you are taking your straight arm with the weight and you're pulling your shoulder back, squeezing your shoulder blade toward your spine as you lift the weight up to your armpit. And then you extend your arm slowly so it's straight. Pull the weight as you blow out up toward your armpit. That rhomboid is a little muscle, well, not so little, but it's a smaller muscle underneath your shoulder blade. It helps to connect your shoulder blade to your ribs. And you want to be able to, so that your arm can move properly, you want to be able to get that shoulder blade to contract in toward your your spine. So that rhomboid does the trick. There's other muscles that help there too. So it's about the collarbone, the ribs, the shoulder blade, all that's working so that you can do this kind of movement. Oh, I forgot. Breathe in, blow out. Take your time, breathe in, blow out. Yes, we have two sides to our body, so we're going to have to do 12 on each side. I've chosen the heavier of the two weights, maybe the 2 pound instead of the 1 pound can. Just remember, this rhomboid muscle is underneath your shoulder blade, and doing this, one more, doing this row will strengthen your upper back, your lower back, stabilize your core, biceps and triceps in your arm. It does a whole load of things for you. And I like to lean over and hold on to my quad here for support so I can just focus in on the rhomboid muscle in my back by doing the row. Blow out, breathe in. Blow out, breathe in. Blow out, breathe in. I think we'll do one more. Blow out, breathe in. Slowly straighten yourself up. Oh, your posture's even better. It's time to work the low back or the lumbar spine. We're going to do a half wheel pose. That's what they call it in yoga class, but it's just a back arch. We're going to put our hands on our back extensor muscles that allow you, if they're strong enough, to do a back arch. Now, if you're just starting with exercise, or if you're rather old like I am, you might want to be careful, because if your back extensor muscles are not strong, you could develop some serious back pain by doing this exercise. So you might want to just watch, or maybe you could do a little bit of a half wheel pose. But with my hands on my extensors, standing in my best posture possible, I'm going to lean back, holding on to my extensors and looking up at the heavens, presenting my heart to the heavens. You know where your heart is. And then maybe hold it there for a second or two, and then slowly, very slowly. Remember, we do all these exercises super slowly. And the breath, let me try that again. I'm going to take a deep breath in through my nose, and as I blow out or exhale, I'm going to bend slowly back. Okay, here I go. I just ran out of breath, so I take another deep breath in and slowly straighten up as I exhale. I'll do it one more time from the back. Breath in, exhale, breath in, in through the nose. Exhale. A half wheel pose. It's time to work those hips. Your pelvis bone is attached to your femur bone with muscles that are called glutes or bum muscles. And you have 3 of them. You have the big bum, the medium-sized bum, and the baby bum. Their job is to allow you to move forward, backwards, and sideways. Also, you have another muscle inside your hips called your tensor fasciae Latae. Sounds like a drink that you get at Starbucks. Anyway, your T, tensor, fascia, F, Latae, L. The job of that hip muscle is to let you rotate in a circle and wiggle your derriere. So we're just going to do a simple hip circle. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other side, and we're going to hold on to something. Isn't that nice? So we're going to stand up nice and straight, holding on to a chair or a counter, and we're going to shift our weight a little bit to the leg that's on the inside so we can lift this one off the floor. You don't have to lift it very high. You just have to make, with your leg, circles. Standing up nice and tall. That's posture. You can have a straight leg. You can have a bent leg, depending on how advanced you are. You can make circles going the other way. You want to breathe deeply through the whole thing. You can make figure 8s. It's up to you. But you want to keep those hips strong because you want to keep moving. Let's try the other side. Put my chair here, stand up tall, hold on, shift my weight to the inside leg and lift this one off the ground and make some hip circles. Stand up tall, don't forget the breath. Whichever way allows you to do this, that's what you do. Go that direction or make it complicated. Can we do it one more time on each side? I'm not even counting how many circles I'm making. And you know what? Maybe this is too fast. Maybe I could slow it down and think about my gluteus maximus, my gluteus medius, my gluteus minimus, and my tensor fascia Latae. Let's try the other side. Hip circles. Practice them anytime, anywhere, for as long as you want, but do them twice a week in your workout. We got to the hips, but I forgot your ab muscles. So let's get the exercise for the ab muscles. Yes, those are the muscles that allow your body to move between your ribs and your pelvis, your hips. So if you want to move forward like this, or maybe a back arch, or maybe a side or a twist, you're going to be using your ab muscles. And the exercise is called the hollow body fold. So we're going to try to make kind of like a little hollow shape to our abs by putting our arms over our head. Let me move back a little bit here, nice and high. Keep your feet flat on the ground, and then just pull in your belly button and lean forward just a little bit with your shoulders, keeping your arms straight, creating a little hollow or a little dip in your abs. You'll feel them tighten up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in through your nose. As you blow out, you're going to suck your belly button in and lean forward just a little bit, creating that hollow. Remember, I'm sucking my belly button in toward my spine as I lean gently forward to create the hollow. I'm not just arms overhead, leaning forward a little bit. I'm trying to make a hollow in here. I want to really, really, really contract or condense or shorten the muscles in my abs so I'll have a great looking six-pack. Here I go again. Breathe in. See, as I breathe in through my nose, the air, my diaphragm comes up and pushes all the organs down a little bit. And they have nowhere to go but out. So when I breathe in through my nose, if I put my hands on my belly, it would get bigger. But when I blow out through my mouth, let all that air out, the organs come back up, and there's a little bit of a hollow there. Let me try one more time. Great ab strengthening exercise. The hollow body fold. The last exercise for the day is the shrimp squat. Meaning that you're going to do a squat, but you're going to hardly get down low. You're just going to squat a little bit. And the reason it's the last move of the day is because it does your hips, the flexors in your hips. It does your glutes. It does your hamstrings. It does your quads. It does your shins. It does your calf muscles. And it does your ankles for your feet. If you can do it properly. But I have to hold on to something. And I can't even grab my foot with my opposite hand because I'm holding on. But I can lift this foot off the ground and bend it a little bit. So now the weight is on this leg here. I'm going to slowly lower my hips and push them back a little bit to about there, and then slowly come back up. So remember, I take the deep breath in before I do the hard part. So I go in through the nose, and as I blow out through my mouth, I do the hard part. When I run out of breath, I take another deep breath in through my nose, and then I push down through my heel and the sides of my feet, and I come back up. And now I'll turn around and do the other leg. So I would like to grab this foot with the opposite hand, but I'm not ready for that yet. I'll just lift this leg off the ground a little bit and bend it. And then when I'm ready with my weight on that supporting leg, I'll slowly push my knee forward, push my hips back as I blow out. Take the breath again, and then push my heel and the sides of my feet into the floor and straighten my leg. The shrimp squat. So here's someone doing the shrimp squat at the advanced level. Thanks for joining me for some basic weight training exercises. Whether you're a senior or a beginner, if you could do some of those exercises a couple of times a week, that would be a great start. Please hit the subscribe button. That motivates me to make more videos for you. And I appreciate comments. Oh, and hit the bell too, and then you'll be notified the next time I post a video. But I appreciate comments. Over and out. Happy weight training.